Chris Watkin back again with Glynis Frew, who is big in the game at the Property Franchise Group as the Training and Development Director. Thanks for joining me today, Glynis.
Yeah, good.
Glynis, you are big on training and development. Obviously, that's your role. And you're responsible for 600 branches and their training. But if you think about it, the vast majority of estate agents are one-man, one-woman band estate agents. In fact, I think at the last count, even though there are 20,000 estate agency offices, there are around 11 or 12,000 firms. The vast majority of them are being one-office operations. At the last count, I could only count 7 or 8 estate agency trainers. Why are there so few estate agency trainers in the UK? Talk to me.
I know, it's really strange, isn't it? Actually, I think that to be good trainers in any industry, there are very few really good trainers, and those good trainers will be real standout.
But 7 or 8, and some of them are pretty average.
Yeah, I know. It is
it's weird, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
You go to Australia, and they're 2 a penny. Every man and his dog is an estate agency trainer.
Yeah.
Why so few?
I know, it is very strange. And I don't know whether that's because everybody thinks, the one thing about estate agency is it is a great leveller of people. So whether aligned to that, people think, well, you can just come in and just be an estate agent, you pick it up as you go along, and okay, you might make a few mistakes, but, it's going to be okay. I don't know whether it is that. But equally, as you would expect me to say, I don't agree with that. I think that for the individual that comes to join a company, they want to be the best they can. And for you as a business owner, you want to make sure that you give the best service that you possibly can to your customers. So, I've always believed that training is really important. I think that 90% of what you learn, you will learn on the job. So I think if you've got a good boss that sits next to you, you can learn a lot.
Okay, but if your good boss came from Connells or Countrywide, and the last training they went on was in the mid-90s, it's not up-to-date training, is it?
No, that's right.
Okay, so again, come back to the original question. Why don't you think there's enough? Why aren't there enough? Is there enough? No, quite obviously there isn't.
Well, no, I think if, everyone's been panicking over the last few years, if they bring in Roper and the level 3 qualification and all that, oh my God, what will happen there? So clearly there can't be enough because they couldn't cope with it.
Well, they could, I don't think so. 7 or 8 trainers to train 11,000 estate agents in Roper, God help us.
I know, well, that's right. So, there is certain things that you can do online, but I agree with you, there aren't enough trainers. It is something that's in everybody's interest again to address it.
What would your message be to someone who is like a neg or a valuer whose boss is not giving them training? Is it their responsibility to take it by themselves?
I would say so, yeah, because I think nobody will own your career the way that you'll own it for yourself. We've always spent a lot of time in training in hunters, and we've got some really good trainers, but that takes experience. But from an individual point of view, as you're progressing through your career, definitely go for training. Definitely, if your boss isn't offering you that, then either go somewhere where they will, or pay for it yourself,
If you were an independent agent, is there any trainers that have caught your eye?
Well, I love Julian Adele. I think he's really good. I think Able Agent is very good.
That's Charlotte, isn't it?
Yeah.
She does some online stuff, by the way.
Yes, she does.
Yep.
Yeah, she does. She does online as well as she can do some classroom stuff. So I think they're both very good. There's, yeah.
Certainly, I'd recommend Stephen Brown as well. He does a little bit of training.
Yeah.
Michael Day in compliance. I think Sarah Edmondson does a little bit still, not so much anymore. And I'm sure there's some other trainers out there that I've forgotten, which I'm going to get absolutely shocked by not remembering their names. But if there's any more, I'll put some names at the end. Thanks very much. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you.